Classic rock album reviews coming right at you.
Well, smack a macabre, everybody. I got me here a donation from the great Bjørn-Rune Nilsen. And he said to me, hey, you know, the first Queen album is going to turn 50 years old this year. It was released on July 13th, other places, and here in the U.S., it was released September 4th. 1973, so that makes it 50 years old. And Bjorn said, hey, either review the album or rank it. Well, what if I do both? I'm going to do both. I'm going to review the album, and then I'm going to rank the songs, my favorite to least favorite. So I took notes, listened to it now. I love this album. This album, it's not too over the top like later stuff with, you know, the crazy vocals and stuff. And I feel like it's the most metal Queen album. It's the heaviest album. Not a lot of incorporate, you know, different, you know, styles of music like they did in later albums. Shit, starting with the next album, Queen 2. This one's more straight ahead rock. There's a couple of little, you know, mellow sections, but it's pretty much Queen's heaviest album, in my opinion. So let's get this started. It starts with Keep Yourself Alive, a very positive song. I mean, keep yourself alive. Life rules, no matter how bad life gets. Listen to this song, Keep Yourself Alive. Because life, it gets hard. There's a lot of times that it's just horrible, but it always fixes itself. And then when it does it, it's beautiful. So keep yourself alive. I love that song. Next song is called Doing All Right, which is a beautiful track. It does have some heavy sections in it that kind of feels out of place to me. But, you know, it is a brand new band. They're growing. They're finding their way. It doesn't annoy me, the heavy parts, but, you know, it's okay. But, you know, I love more the mellow, dreamy parts of the song. I think it's an awesome song. All right, then we go to Great King Rat, which Freddie wrote this himself, and man, it's a badass song. I mean, it's heavy with some killer swagger that only Freddie can do, and Roger's killing it as well as Brian. This song has a band hitting on all cylinders. I absolutely love Great King Rat. What a great song. All right, then after that comes My Fairy King, which I think is incredible and innovative. I don't think there was anything like this back then. You know, this would have been, you know, I think this is like the dark horse on the album. I really do like this song. I think it has a great flow, and I think it's a great track. I love it. All right, next is Liar, another kick-ass hard rockin' track written by Freddie, showing off his versatile voice from soft to heavy. This is my second favorite track on the album. I absolutely love this song. And it skulls. Alright, after that comes The Night Comes Down, which is, you know, this is where they slow it down a bit here. It's a beautiful ballad. Love Freddie soprano singing and, you know, and the backing vocals from Roger and Brian. I love it. It's a great track. I love The Night Comes Down. Then we go into Modern Times Rock and Roll. And this is some proto-thrash. You know, I know they did it later on with Stone Cold Crazy too. I mean, I hear some proto-thrash, you know, and I hear some new wave of British heavy metal on this before there was a new wave of British heavy metal. And Roger does the vocals on it. It's fast, it's furious, it's short, and it makes its point quickly. I love it. All right, what's next? Sons and Daughter, my favorite track off this album. Heavy and badass. Brian May wrote this one. You know, what amazing riffage, the groove. It's like proto-metal, you know, it kicks much ass. I guess it's not proto-metal since Black Sabbath already came out, so there was no proto by this time, but it's pretty heavy, man, and it's pretty awesome, and I put it up as my favorite track off this album, so when I rank the album, spoiler alert. All right, next, Jesus. out of nowhere, a religious track. And it's not bad. It's not one of my favorites on here, but I wouldn't skip it, you know. I do like it, you know. And then the last track is Seven Seas of Rhyme, which is just a short instrumental. I enjoy it, but I enjoy it much more on the next album when it's complete with vocals and everything. So that is my review of the first Queen album. Now I'm going to rank it, all right? So at number 10, I'm going to go with Seven Seas of Rhyme. It's incomplete, man. Number 9, I'm going to go with Jesus. Number 8, Doing All Right. Number 7, The Night Comes Down. Number 6, Modern Times Rock and Roll. Number 5, My Fairy Queen. Number 4, Great King Rat. Number 3, Keep Yourself Alive. Number 2, Liar. And my favorite, as you already know, Son and Daughter. So, Bjørn-Rune Nilsen, thank you so much for the donation, and happy birthday to the very first Queen album. Turns 50 years old this year. Crazy, and it's awesome, and I highly recommend this album. Check it out on YouTube. If you never heard this album before, go listen to it on YouTube, and then it's going to blow your mind, so then go purchase it. Support music, even legacy bands. Just buy music. I'd really appreciate it. So, thank you so much again, Bjorn, and if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and please like this video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. I love you people that like my videos. You guys are so cool. And gals. And stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath. And smack 'em. A gaba.